Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. This evening we have learned just how many free Sologenic tokens XRP holders will be receiving when they are distributed. And it's frankly a bit less than what everybody was expecting, which is a little disappointing, but it is what it is. They're still free tokens, so I'm not exactly angry about this. And also, very interestingly, there's some shady cryptocurrency exchanges out there that did something they were not supposed to do, having to do with this airdrop, and the team at Sologenic caught them. So I'll be sharing with you the specifics in this very latest Moon Lambo Hot Jam. But before going any further, I do want to be clear that I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. Now, the Sologenic airdrop, I'm sure many of you out there listening chose to participate. If you did not, unfortunately, it is too late. There was a snapshot taken on December 24th at 8 p.m. UTC, which I think is 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, if memory serves, which is the time zone that I happen to be in, which is the reason I mentioned that. But if you were holding XRP at that time, and if you set up a trust line, or if you had your XRP parked on a supporting exchange, then at that time, again, that 8 p.m. UTC, then you would qualify for the airdrop, which is going to be coming out soon, actually. I'll share with you the specifics of that as well in this video. It's also an airdrop for solo holders because the Sologenic token has actually been on the market for some time. And so it actually does have an open market price already. In fact, at the time of recording this, what's it worth? $1.27. So again, open market price. And so if you have Sologenic tokens, then similarly, then you could also qualify for an airdrop as well. So I'm going to focus on the XRP portion because this is an XRP-centric channel, damn it, and I do what I won't. But I saw this tweet from Bob Ross this morning, and he wrote, "We're releasing a formal report with the ratio for the most recent snapshots of Solo and Core airdrops by the end of the day." By the way, I'm not going to talk about Core in this video. I'm going to focus on Solo. Maybe I'll talk about Core some other time. I have covered it previously on the channel. I just don't want to get into it right now. And then he wrote, the second snapshot for Core airdrop is scheduled to be taken between January 1st to 31st, 2022 at a random time. So it gets interesting here. The Sologenic, and we'll see. Like I love people building on top of the XRP ledger, and the Sologenic project. It's basically this idea. Their vision is to basically tokenize everything. Initially, the idea was solely on the XRP ledger. They have since created Corium, and there's a separate blockchain. I don't know the degree to which it's going to impact or not impact the Sologenic token. They seem to think that it's going to benefit the Sologenic token. They haven't sufficiently articulated why, at least not that I've seen anyway, so I honestly can't answer that at that point because I haven't seen them defend their position as to why that would make logical sense. But their vision basically is to just tokenize everything. Initially, it was on the XRP ledger, including stocks, for example. It could be ETFs. Of course, you can tokenize NFTs. Just whatever can be tokenized, put it on the XRP ledger effectively, and then the Solo token can be used for transactions. Basically, that was the initial vision anyway for it. And so just within the last hour or so, this came out, and I was like, oh yeah, let's go ahead and talk about this. Because initially, or well, maybe not the first estimate, but the last estimate that I saw within the last few weeks is that XRP holders, if you're putting a claim on your free Solo tokens, you're supposed to get 0.013 Solo tokens. Unfortunately, it's a lot less than that. But, here's the thing. It's not their fault. It's based on how many participants there were. So the more people that choose to claim their free Solo tokens, the more you have to divvy up amongst those players. And so if there were fewer people, then you would have gotten more. So that was the moving part. And the team at Sologenic, they didn't know it. So it's not their fault. It just is what it is. But anyway, they wrote the following. "We're thrilled with..." And by the way, wait till we get to the shady exchanges. I can't wait to cover that. "We're thrilled with the amount of participation and exchange support for the Sologenic airdrop. Almost 340,000 trust lines were established to the Sologenic's gateway on the XRP ledger, and more than 28 top centralized exchanges have supported the airdrop. The snapshot was successfully completed at block number 68552402 at 8 p.m. UTC on December 24th, 2021, according to the schedule announced. Now, check this out. The compliance team at Sologenic has reviewed the top 1,000 wallet addresses with the most XRP holdings to ensure that the Solo airdrop goes to the actual XRP holders. So pause. That's good, right? Wouldn't you want the airdrop to go to the intended recipient, XRP holders? Well, of course you would, right? But check this out. Shady exchanges, man. After our team's review, we found out that some wallet addresses are believed to be owned by certain exchanges that did not announce the airdrop support. However, they've created a trust line to claim the airdrop. As a result, we're glad to inform you that we've excluded the following wallet addresses from the airdrop. And there's 3 listed right there. One has 24 million XRP, one has 21 million XRP, and one has, I'm just using round numbers here, 13.6 million XRP. These are cryptocurrency exchanges. Now, Sologenic team, they're being adults, so they didn't name which exchanges were being shady here, but this is regrettable that they did this. It's awesome that they got caught. I do love that, because here's the deal. If you're a cryptocurrency exchange, you may hold a bunch of XRP that is 100% yours in your ownership. And the Sologenic team, they already told you, if you're not supporting the airdrop, you're not qualified to receive this. You can't. You're not allowed to receive it. And so these exchanges had to have known that, and they tried to get their free Sologenic tokens anyway. Because, again, so they have, a certain portion of the XRP on the exchange. It would be a portion that they own, right? But a certain chunk of that would also be XRP that their customers own. So think about what these exchanges were doing. They had no interest, because they didn't support the airdrop. They weren't going to give the free Sologenic tokens to their customers. But what they were going to do is take advantage of the fact that their customers had XRP on their platforms, resulting in millions and millions of XRP holdings for these exchanges. And that would increase the amount of free Solo tokens that they could get because they set up trust lines. Think about that. No customer, we're not going to give you the Solo tokens. We're not going to distribute them, but we're secretly going to go ahead and set up a trust line, even though we're not allowed to, and try and get free Solo tokens. What in the ever-loving hell? I am so glad that their team manually went through and just bitch smacked them. Like, that is absolutely fantastic. Because, and on top of that, it's just that much less Sologenic that you and I would have, because we're valid claimants, right? If this wasn't caught, we would have gotten less free Solo tokens. That's something, is it not? Really grinds my gears, folks, but I am glad that justice is done in this case. Man, terrible people. Anyway, and then they write, this will bring us to the following final XRP and Solo holdings that successfully participated in the Solo airdrop. Total XRP holdings participated, looks like that number was 22.4 billion with a B XRP. So over 1/5 of all XRP in existence participated in this. That's actually, and again, I know like roughly half is in escrow with Ripple. Like, that's, especially considering that, actually, that's a huge percentage. I mean, that's almost half of all XRP that's not in escrow by Ripple. Huh, how about that? And so anyway, the final airdrop ratio for XRP, again, last we spoke, the best estimate from Sologenic was that it would be 0.013, but it's much, much less than that. It is 0.004456338205. That's how much Solo you get for every XRP that you have. So a fraction of a Solo coin for every XRP that you have. Unfortunate, but again, it is what it is, and it's free, so I'm not complaining. I just had hopes a little bit higher based on estimates from Sologenic, but I'm not mad. It's okay. They didn't know exactly how many people were going to participate, and it was widely publicized. Everybody was talking about it, and rightfully so. That's fine. But there we are. I'm just glad that those shady little bitch-ass exchanges got what's coming to them, and they're not going to get that. Can you imagine being those people? No, we're not going to give you customers your Solo tokens, but we're secretly going to claim Solo tokens, and we're going to get more because you happen to have your XRP on our platform, inflating our total XRP holdings, which means we get even more free Solo tokens, but you get nothing. Whoa. No thank you, sir or madam. And again, so the price at the time of recording this, now it's down another penny, down to $1.26, but hey, it is what it is. Crypto's volatile and the markets aren't particularly liquid. We'll see if that increases over time, because you never know if these projects are going to have long-term viability. I don't. It's just crypto's in its nascency, so we shall see. I don't know. But its all-time high was $6.58. So if it ever gets back up there, that could be quite the multiplier effect. So I think for me, what I'm planning on doing is just sitting on them. You know, it's not like a crazy amount because it's such a small percentage relative to each XRP. So I don't plan on unloading my Sologenic. I'd rather just, take the gamble and just see what the hell happens with it. Because in particular, if we're going to have euphoric blow off top, like, why would Sologenic not be part of that? So if anything, if I am going to sell at this market cycle, which I'm totally down to do, I better be sufficiently enticed, meaning I need to see like a hockey stick type parabolic chart formation, or else I'm not going to be enticed. So we'll see. That's the way I'm looking at it right now. I'm sure some people want to dump it. Do whatever you want to do. I don't judge. I'm not telling you to do anything. I'm just covering the news as it's the information's made available here. But I'll go ahead and wrap up. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. So that would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.